Good morning, everybody. I'm Captain Tommy Scogle, and you are on the lifeboat. Saturday morning. We did a show yesterday. We were asking everybody to pray and have positive thoughts for our brother Steve, and really want to thank everybody that did. Now we would like to ask you to do the same thing for his family. Right? Steve passed last night. Peacefully, as his wife said, and he was surrounded by family. He also had some friends from the lifeboat who went down and saw him. And you know what? He loved the boat. He really did, and I think it's fitting. I wasn't even going to do a 5 this morning. I was just going to do the 7. We're switching the times back a little bit, and I was planning on just doing that probably today, but it seemed fitting to have this be the last 5. I'm really sorry. I really am. With 20,000 people, this probably happens way more than we think it does. There are people that communicate a lot, get connected, and really become part of the boat. I mean, I'm sure probably last week, probably somebody, 20,000 people watching, and then the people who don't hit subscribe, we probably lost somebody we just didn't know. But Steve, it's larger than life. And there's a lesson in that. Get connected. Pop your head up and say hello. Those of you who lurk, stop up every once in a while and say hello. Reach out and do a connection thing. This is not a guy I grew up with. This guy I met through the boat. Right? Angels from this channel drove down to see him and his family, not because they grew up together. But because they found connection. There is a drawback to the connection thing, and this is it. It's worth it. I promise. Tell you something else. Sorry, Land. I tell you what. I have put on a tie now on this show. I don't know how many times, but this has been the easiest. He didn't lose his fight. That's not what happened. He won. Right? He did. I really hate the term that people say he lost his fight with. No, I just don't see it that way at all. I think I'm going to leave. We're all going to end up. It's how we all leave this planet. If you're intact, I'm a drug addict. Just want them to close the box on me without me being strung out. Our friend wasn't. And according to family, there was beautiful things were happening there at the end. with all parties. You know, we sent a watch that he didn't get to wear. It's a bummer. This is my dad's. Hundreds and hundreds of watches, literally. But this is the watch, right? This is the one I got from my dad when he passed. And he didn't get to wear the watch. He said he was leaving the watch to his son. Fortunately, he's leaving both of his sons a watch. It's really cool that this is what I do for work, which is nice. But he's going to be able to give both of his boys a watch, small constellation, but it makes you feel a little less impotent. When you're a long way away and you can't do much. There's going to be a lot of people that are going to leave comments that say, like, I didn't know him, or there's a channel called Needing a Meeting. You can go check out a bunch of them. He was on there a lot, and you'll really get an excellent flavor of his personality because it shined. So from this point forward, we're going to be doing it at 7. That would be California time, 7 on the West Coast, 7 p.m. Sorry. This is what more people say. This gives more people an opportunity to see the boat. And again, I think it's really appropriate. This is the last 5 that we do. It will be in honor of our brother Steve. There are a lot of people that were pretty close with Steve, and I should imagine that there will be some tributes and things that people will want to do. I did this because there are a lot of you that do not have Facebook. There are a lot of you who do not have a lot of other ways that people are finding out about this. So thought we would do it on the boat and then say goodbye to this 5 o'clock slot. To Steve's family, we love you. And our thoughts and our prayers are going to be with you. And you know what? This is no joke. This was the best. Every time I put one of these on, it's because drugs took somebody's life. And that didn't happen. So it feels a lot better. It really does. It feels a lot better. And I'll tell you something else. His family has a very strong belief, and it is the same one that I do. And you guys may think it's silly, but I know where he is. I really do. I know exactly where he is. And I take unbelievable peace in that. These are for the people left behind. These are not for Steve. In fact, I could not be happier for my brother Steve. There's a lot of really good people right now. A lot of really, really good people. All right, people. I'm Captain Tommy Scoville. Much love to the Molesky family. And to all of you for all the support, the prayers, and now keep them coming because this family is going to need it. We've all been there. Sadly, we've all been there at one time or another, and it sucks. God bless you. See you on the next one.